In the heart of winter, a group of strangers boarded an old, forgotten train bound for a remote destination. They were drawn together by the allure of adventure, but little did they know that this journey would become a nightmare. As the train pulled away from the station, a sense of unease settled among the passengers. The eerie silence inside the cabin was broken only by the haunting whistle of the train as it barreled through the snowy landscape. The conductor seemed otherworldly, his features obscured by shadows. He moved silently through the train, never speaking a word, but his eyes held a knowing glint that sent shivers down the passengers' spines. Each passenger had a private cabin, but they soon discovered that they were not alone. Strange noises echoed through the narrow hallways, and ghostly figures appeared fleetingly outside their windows. As the night deepened, the passengers' unease grew. They shared stories of inexplicable encounters, of doors that opened on their own, and of chilling whispers that seemed to come from nowhere. With each passing hour, the atmosphere in the train grew more oppressive. A sense of foreboding hung thick in the air, and the remaining passengers felt the weight of an unseen presence observing their every move. Amidst the growing tension, a cryptic note appeared in each cabin, written in an ancient script none of them could decipher. It spoke of a dark history that haunted the train, a tragedy that had taken place many years ago. Through whispers and fragmented tales, the passengers pieced together the train's macabre past. Legend had it that a century ago, the train had been involved in a terrible accident, claiming the lives of all its passengers. As night fell once again, the train became a realm of illusion and trickery. Hallways twisted and turned, leading passengers into dead ends. Rooms changed their dimensions, trapping those who dared to explore. Despite their fear and growing suspicion that the train was not bound for any recognizable destination, the passengers had no control over their fate. The train seemed to have a mind of its own, propelled forward by an unseen force. In the dead of night, haunting melodies filled the air, originating from an unknown source. The ethereal tunes evoked both sorrow and terror, as if the train itself mourned the souls trapped within its cursed walls. The cabin walls came alive with sinister portraits of long-deceased passengers, their eyes following the living with a malevolent gaze. The passengers began to suspect that they were not alone on this journey. One by one, the passengers started experiencing vivid visions of the train's catastrophic past. They witnessed the horror of the long-ago accident, feeling the pain and anguish of those who had perished. As the train hurtled through the night, it seemed to pass through realms of time and space. Echoes of the past and future intertwined, creating an unsettling amalgamation of reality and illusion. Driven by an overwhelming desire to uncover the truth, a group of passengers formed an alliance to confront the malevolent force that held them captive. They delved into the history of the train, determined to break the curse that bound them. In their quest for answers, the passengers discovered a forgotten ritual that might hold the key to setting the train's tormented souls free. But executing the ritual would require tremendous courage and sacrifice. As the group prepared for the ritual, they realized that one of them must make the ultimate sacrifice to break the curse. Each member grappled with the decision, torn between their desire to return to the outside world and their empathy for the trapped spirits. In tearful goodbyes, the group bid farewell to the chosen sacrifice. They shared a moment of profound connection and gratitude, acknowledging the bravery of the one who would free them all. With hearts heavy but resolute, the remaining passengers began the ancient ritual. The train quivered and groaned as the forces of the past and present clashed, and the line between worlds blurred. In a burst of blinding light, the curse was broken, and the train finally came to a stop. The passengers stepped out onto unfamiliar ground, free from a haunting nightmare that had held them captive. Outside, they found themselves in a small, forgotten station, far from their original destination. The train had vanished, leaving them with only memories of their nightmarish journey. United by an extraordinary experience, the survivors formed an unbreakable bond. They knew that their lives had been forever changed, and they pledged to support one another in the aftermath of their haunting ordeal. As they returned to their lives, the passengers discovered that their journey on the haunted train had left a lasting impact. The truths they had confronted had opened their eyes to the shadows within themselves and the world around them. Despite their liberation, the passengers could not shake the feeling that the train's malevolent spirit still lurked in the corners of their minds. The haunting had left an indelible mark on their souls. In the days that followed, rumors circulated of a ghostly train that appeared and vanished without a trace. Some believed it to be a figment of imagination, while others were convinced that the haunted journey continued for those who dared to board. The survivors shared their harrowing tale with the world, hoping to warn others of the train's malevolent nature. Their testimony became a chilling legend, passed down through generations, a cautionary tale of the treacherous journey in the haunted train. The haunted train left a legacy of fear and fascination, drawing thrill seekers and believers from all corners of the globe. Its dark history became a subject of speculation and curiosity, as people sought to understand the mysteries that surrounded it. The train's haunting continued to puzzle and perplex those who dared to delve into its history. Was it a vessel for malevolent spirits, or did it exist only in the realm of the mind? The enigma remained unsolved, leaving the truth hidden in the shadows. As time passed, the haunted train slipped further into the realm of myth and legend. But for those who had experienced its chilling embrace, the memory of that fateful journey would forever haunt their dreams, a reminder of the unexplained and the eerie mysteries that lie just beyond the veil of reality.